So they have this movement that they're talking about now on TikTok called the 4B movement. And they say this movement comes out of South Korea, where the women are saying in South Korea, we're not going to marry men, date them, have, intimate relations with them at all. We're just going to leave them, completely alone. We're going to do our own thing. And as you do more research into it, a lot of Western women have jumped on this, but even Korean women have come out and say, wait a minute, hold on. Not all of us are into that at all. Some people are into it. They say that 4B is mostly on the fringe of South Korea. It's not the norm in South Korea. So we don't want to put this all on, South Korean women and saying they all a part of this. But they're really pushing this, in America all of a sudden. And let's go ahead and check out what our sister says about it, because she said it makes a lot of sense.
So we already let the white women convince us to kick out the black fathers, and we didn't need black men with the feminist movement. And now this 4B movement, we about to let these women from Korea convince us to not create families in the black community. And I'm seeing women, I just did my research. I saw a few videos, and I see women talking about, I've been on a 4B movement. I'm on a 4C, D, E, F. We don't need these men. We got to strategize. We got to get strategic about how these men are about to come after us. Y'all been talking about these centering men. Like, y'all got to wake up. This is not beneficial to us. If y'all think the strategy is getting rid of men, not having families, not having babies, that's going to be a lonely, lonely life. All it is a way to keep you single and by yourself. And that is not a healthy, happy, fulfilling life, to be by yourself. Who wants to be by yourself? Like, seriously. I know we talk about I'm single by choice. Okay, for now, which is cool. But y'all, so we about to, this is what we are strategizing. Not strategizing how we can create families, how we can better our community. We strategizing on how we can lock in as women, and I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray.
Feminism has done a horrible number on our community, for sure. And now you're going to try to finish it off, or, much as you can, at least, with this 4B mess. Now, of course, I look at this 4B movement as something that's on the fringe, because one thing I can say that you're not going to stop, at least in the area of, let's say, even Black American women. Black American women still going to date Black American men. They're going to procreate with them. They still going to, have intimacy with them. They're going to still marry them. So I don't really see this as something that's taking off. But there are people that just kind of entertaining this. Now, let's call it what it is. Some people are in the quote-unquote 4B movement because a lot of men have said that I'm cool. I'm really cool. I really don't want to date too many people. Now, let's talk about those kind of men, because some men are saying it's becoming too toxic to date. It's becoming too expensive to date anybody. I don't have no money to be spending $100, $200 on multiple dates every night. It doesn't make sense. The man is saying he don't want to go spend his whole paycheck on multiple dates. It's better for him just to stay at home and order DoorDash if that's what he want to do. It'd be much cheaper than going out on certain dates. Now, that's the conversation that they should have, because a lot of men have taken themselves out of the dating market. It's not really the other way around. Let's be real about that. Some men have got their passports, and some men have, went overseas and started, trying to find, maybe some love overseas. But it is not something that I really see taking off a lot. So don't let this TikTok so-called 4B movement thinking that's going to do anything when that's not even the majority of South Korean women is doing things. Y'all just always look into something to try to harm yourself, because this decentering men thing, that's a luxury of the Western world, because a lot is not put on you. Let's call it what it is. You go look at that bridge in Baltimore right now. It's not a bunch of women that's trying to hurry up and get that bridge, the salvage. Let's try to get this bridge going and this bridge rebuilt. It is a bunch of men who's doing that. So if men truly were decentered and men truly said, okay, fine, y'all got it, you can handle society, American society, Western society will crumble overnight, because women do not maintain the society that way. It is men that maintain society. If you look at the pandemic, when that happened, when they shut everything down, who was working? Men. The majority of women did not work because their jobs was not essential to keep the country going. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why when I see so-called movements like this, I just think it's quite funny, because when the rubber really meets the road, when natural disasters happen, pandemics happen or whatever, all of a sudden now you need men. So if they want to do a 4B, hey, let them have at it, fellas. Tell them God bless them. I hope you get everything you need from it, and that's it. But as men, you continue to, try to find the love of your life, find your wife. The scriptures teach he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord, right? So you continue to do that. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Don't get mad at them. Look, it's their life, their choice, but you go ahead on and continue doing what you're doing, whether you find a woman here in the United States or you find a woman outside the States. Continue to find the love that you need, brother. Let them do them.